Salute, salute, salute. Peace and power, peace and power. Peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. Divine mind knows that divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people's struggle. Salute, salute, salute. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space of educating and being educated. Know that this is a space of questions, answers, comments, concerns, dialogue, conversation, intelligence. This is a space of love. Your space. This is a space of truth and unity as we seek a true path towards total liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, see Bliz up late. As my classroom assistants come on in, please put all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please put all funding information in the chat for the duration of the class. Fund this war effort. Yes, fund this war effort. Yes. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until you in Taco Bell getting ketchup thrown all up on your head. Please don't wait until you in the Chick-fil-A cussing out the good Christians. Book an assessment if you got anger issues. Don't wait. Don't wait. Nah. Till you at the wing stop beefing over sauce and they call authorities on you. Book an assessment so you can learn your triggers. Much appreciated, James Grimes, for funding the war effort. Okay? Don't wait until you on the news, cuffed up. Nah. Book an assessment. Let's get that mental health in balance. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, if you need a consultation to get right, come on. Learn the alerts. What should be alarming to you? The warning signs. Gotta figure it out. You don't want to be asleep with your grippers out next to some wild person and they get the clapping at you. No. Please, book an assessment. Remember, the life you save could be your own. Mally, salute. Salute, funding the war effort. Listen. Oh, I know y'all out there in LA, y'all happy, y'all up and bursty. Listen, on the East Coast over here, it's late. We watching the news for the 5th time. And we tired of that. They ain't telling us nothing. So we got a cast of characters tonight. Yeah, this is Hip Hop Hump Day, and we got some silly folks to tag tonight. Some happen to be in class often. Some are new to the class. But we're going to get it right, because that's what we do. Build with intelligence. So somebody please tag Floyd Dummy Mayweather. Yeah, tonight we change his name. We change what the black folks should call him tonight. So yeah, make sure you TikTok it. Make sure you screen record it, because this is what we believe. It's not alleged. This is what we believe at this point. Floyd Dummy Mayweather. Yeah, dummy. That's what we believe. Floyd Dummy Mayweather. Somebody tag him tonight. Yeah, tag him tonight. Somebody tag Tiffany Haddish. Yeah, tag her. Tag her. She ain't got nothing else to do. She on that flight to Israel. Tag her. She might be watching YouTube. Tag her, dumbass. Yes, that's what we need to do. Somebody tag the E-double. Yeah, we're Erick Sermon, and I know he be watching. But we got to talk about it, E. Yeah, so somebody tag Erick Sermon because he's back again. Yes, tag him. Tag him. And while you're at it, somebody tag the Florida State Correctional Institutions. They've been watching too many movies. Yeah, they've been watching too many movies from what we hear. So tag them while you're at it. And since y'all ain't tagged your classmates, we know that half of them ain't in here. So they gonna get their little 55s. But some of them here might get one too. TC, you in the building. Salute. Tata, what up? Andrea, what's going on? Andrea Jones. E. Blandon. Salute. James Crawley. 55. James, gotcha. Yeah, we gotcha. Batty. What up, Batty? Pumpkin Head. What up? Strictly Gain the Brand. What's going on? D. Haven in the building. What up, D. Haven? What's going on? Salute. Tell them to stop stealing your content, man. Dust Fro. What up, Dust Fro? Angel, what's going on? Merklo, what's going on? Freddie, what's going on? We said it, C. Blades. What up, C. Blades? Sales, what up? GP, what up? Brooklyn Jewels, 55. Brooklyn Jewels, gotcha. Mark Milliner, the Born Allah 57, Peace 57. Salute Uptown Dre, 55. Yeah, Dre, 55 Uptown, 55. Gotcha. Regina B, hey Regina, 55. Gotcha. Yeah, George Johnson, what's going on? See y'all, profit getters. Yeah, you up in here. Root trackers. Peace. Root trackers. 55. Take that with you. Take it with you. Coming to class first day on a hump day. Yeah. Truth Lady, Baleka Masalon, Rock my Tola Bar Cartoon. Marguerite McDonald, what's going on? Sean Jenkins, what up, Molly? What up? Lovely lady, what up? Yes. What's going on? Wayne Van, what up, Wayne? What's going on? Uh-oh. Hood, Center. Highlights. Salute. Cuddy Cuzzo. Much appreciated for the super chat. These do. Time to do the knowledge. You all is. Let's go then. We gonna get it. Allah, y'all. You from Pakistan? Masalam. Darrell Javon and parked the truck up. Salute. What's going on? Stainless poverty. Stainless poverty. Don't come up in here acting like you broke. Nah, change that tag name and front it. War effort. Yeah. Let's get it cracking. Who we going to talk about first? Huh? Are we going to talk about the dummy first? Are we going to talk about the dummy first? Nah, We're gonna save the dummy for last. Yeah, we'll talk about him later. Let's talk about Miss Haddish. Yeah, Miss Haddish, who has been really irking people's nerves as of late. I'm still trying to figure out what happened. She just got locked up. She just got locked up for some dumb shit. And now they letting her fly out of the country, misdemeanor or not. Now, come on. Come on. We already know how she give it up. She be with the bankers on the regular. She might get over there and try to get low. Now, a lot of people in an uproar about what she said on her live and where she did it from and where she said she was going. Miss Tiffany Haddish did a little live from what you call it? How they got them planes set up. You got first class, you got coach, and then you got the back, right? I think she was in coach, right? And she made a video talking about she was on her way to Israel. And that got people in an uproar. You dig what I'm saying? Got them in an uproar to the point of which she made it seem like what most of us have been viewing, not only on broadcast news, which is 70% right and exact, but also on social media and our individual independent connections to people who have family members right there, and to some people who have people that are right there, saying that she wanted to see for herself what fake news may have been given us. Wow. About the genocide, about the war, about the conflict that's going on over there. Now, people got triggered. They felt the waves, and she getting all this negative backlash. And mind you, I tell y'all, I go to several different platforms to get different stories. And when I'm in the stories, I'm in the comments. And when I see people make ignorant comments of support for dumb shit like that, or the leans on racism, I block the people immediately. I don't go back and forth with them. We don't have to allow people to know what we are thinking. We don't have to go back and forth online with people. You don't agree, it's something that's ignorant or not sitting well within your spirit, just block the individuals, yo. Don't allow them to feed off your energy. Don't allow yourself to be triggered. Man, I'll be blocking people left and right. On IG, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, all kind of bots. And yo, listen, in order for you to maintain your sanity with this shit, because this is what it does. Again, this is an attack on your intelligence. It's an attack on your time, right? Just block people. You don't have to get into jargon, back and forth with them. Nah, we don't do that. Block them. If something is that ignorant, you block it. So some people were in support of her, and maybe those people are real or not. Sometimes how this propaganda moves, they actually pay bots. They actually pay trolls. See, like this one right here? Yeah, we don't do that. You just get them and keep it moving. Nothing disturbs your energy and the class. You dig what I'm saying? These things are paid for. Sometimes they're auto-generated based on them knowing that we deal with intelligence here, and that's how you do it. So now, when I'm in there and I'm looking, a lot of people are upset with it. A lot of people. But y'all have to understand that she's a banker. Y'all don't recall that? Y'all don't recall her making that admission, having a bat mitzvah publicly? She's bought, paid for, owned. Man, they probably was all up in them grippers on that flight. Yeah. But we know at this point how the game works. We know how the whip works. You get in the whip, one, based on saying that you are going to do everything that needs to be done to keep the machine funded, to keep the machine flowing. So they propel you. You go from D-list to A-list, like that. You start earning money based on your name and likeness. Now you earning money for the whip. The minute you stop earning, that's when all the trouble starts. You understand? That's when all the trouble starts. You watching, you seeing these arrests, you seeing the videos where she was with Ari Spears and all this weird stuff start coming up. That's because they're not earning no more. And it's time to get them up out of there. So in order to try to get back in good graces, they start making these claims. Now, we have to remember now, her claim to fame was Kevin Hart helping her out when she was homeless. She ran with that for a long time. Now, if you do the timeline on it and look back, man, she might have been on before Kevin Hart or at the same time. So now we're going to believe everything that Cat Williams said about Kevin Hart, about him being a plant and inserted into what we see and know as the industry. The same goes for Tiffany. Now, Cat always said she wasn't funny. She don't write, she can't write, she can act. This is what Cat said. However, he didn't say that she was a plant. And maybe he might have missed it. Or might save it, because, you know, he's in the whip too. He might save it for his next run through social media. You dig what I'm saying? Uh-oh, some of y'all coming in late. I see you, Joey. Disobey everything. Evil is in the building. Salute. So yeah, Cat didn't say that she was a plant, but if we are to believe that Kevin Hart is a plant, an industry plant, plugged into the industry, based on Cat Williams' theory that he went from TV and Hollywood at the same time, then the same thing goes for Tiffany Haddish, because she was on TV and on film at the same time, same year, 2005. 2005, as far as TV go, she was in Pimp My Ride, small, but she was there. That's So Raven, which is Disney. It might have been around Orlando. So you need to ask Orlando if Tiffany touched them grippers. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tell them Bliz sent you. Yeah, Bliz sent the content. Ask Orlando, since she made her way early on, because that's when the gripper gates start, early on. The casting couches and all that. Signing with specific agents. We talk about that in class since last year. When they sit and, hey, what's going on? What's going on? You go give up them grippers? Yeah. So ask Orlando about Tiffany Haddish. So again, Pimp My Ride, That's So Raven. Then in 2006, She played a stripper in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which was a #1 show at one time. Yeah. Now, in the movies in that year, 2005, what did she do? Let's see. Where's her movies at? Because she was in some movies, man. Doop, 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 doop. We come back to that. We come back to her early movie run. However, she started claiming, D-Haven, you out in Vegas? Okay. Man, don't mess with them slots. They gonna get you for your cash. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Listen, in 2018 and 19, she started going on a run. You know, a press run, talking about she's a banker. Had a bar mitzvah and all this. Her allegiance to this newfound, not newfound, on her account, because she didn't find it. Her ex found it. That she had this in her DNA. That she was a banker. Okay? Now this is coming out of the Jewish Faith press. This is from their presses, right? Yeah. This ain't coming from us. It's coming from the Jerusalem Post. Yeah. Girls Trip comedian says she's a Jew Joe. Pays a visit to her father's Eritrean village, right? She's one of the most buzz about comedians of the past year, and it turns out Tiffany Haddish has Jewish roots. Haddish, the hilarious comedian and star of the hit film Girls Trip, was born to an African-American mother and an Eritrean Jewish father. The star even took a trip this week to visit her late father's hometown in what was Ethiopia and is now Eritrea. In a segment on the Comedy Central show Drunk History that aired last week, Haddish told the story of Rose Valland, an art curator who took on Nazis. Did you know I was Jewish? She asked the host. My father was Jewish, she said, but my mom was a Jehovah's Witness, so I'm a Jew Joe. This is Tiffany Haddish, okay? Now, her ex-husband, Haddish's now ex-husband, was the one to later track down her father. They reconnected for a wedding and had an on and off again relationship until he transitioned last year. But Haddish was still interested in reconnecting to her roots and traveled to Eritrea earlier this month to find her heritage and pay her last respects to her father. Now, this is what she said. This is 2018 and 19. Okay? So in 2024, in the mix of all this, for her going over there, if you didn't know this information, it seems off and weird. And like she's really trolling, right? The Palestinians, trolling Hamas, you understand? And trolling the conflict. All right? This is what she's saying. If you don't know the info, she's been claiming this. It's almost 5 years, okay? But since she claimed that, she went straight to A-list, right? Check this out. 2018, 2019, on TV, she got The Last OG, Bob's Burgers, and TV show Kids Say the Darndest Things. In movies, everything she did was A-list. Lego Movie, Part 2. Secret Life of Pets, Part 2. Angry Birds, Part 2. The Kitchen, which was a hell of a movie. Big budget. Co-starring McCarthy, girl. Big budget. And then Between the Ferns. You understand? A-list flicks. And then what happened? She bumped her head, said, yeah, Melissa McCarthy, said some stuff about Beyonce and being close to her and talking their little business in public. Thought she was really in the whip. B shut it down, cut it to the side, and everything started crumbling. And once it started crumbling, and you don't earn no more for the bankers, now all the weirdness start coming out. And she been struggling ever since. Right? Try to get back in the whip with Common, because y'all know Common is the fluffer for A-list women. You got to get past him to get to the A-list. Yeah, and he is not an easy gripper gatekeeper. Yeah, he not easy. He's on some extra spiritual, harmonious, chimes and all that. Before you get up in them grippers. Yeah, Nadim, y'all know how they get in the UK, them extra spiritual, sensitive brothers. Yeah. Pagan, salute, much appreciated for the super chat. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, Common is funny, man. Very sensitive, but he's the gatekeeper. Yeah. No women in his generation become A-list without going through whatever spiritual rituals and doors that connect to him. Yeah. So he kicked her out the whip. D. Haven, much appreciated for funding the war effort. No doubt. Yes, definitely. Yeah, we got to do that interview. No doubt. So listen to what I'm saying right now. That started the fall. And that's when you started getting the information. And that's when all of a sudden she started wigging out and having these mental lapses and imbalances. You understand? Because you're getting kicked out of the whip. So if you wasn't initially homeless from the beginning of your career, now she about to be the new Delonte West. It only gets worse from here because you lost the influence of your own people. You dig what I'm saying? Once you lose the influence of your own people, you out of here. You gone. They bankers don't have no use for you. You not a box office draw. You not a Hulu draw anymore. You did a little whack stand-up, it was trash. You tried to, pull a Shaq joint. Remember? Snoop had all the comedians. Shaq got all the comedians. She tried to do one. Didn't pan out. So now you getting ready to get out of the whip and they can't deal with it because the prestige is gone. And then once the bag starts to dwindle, they try to do anything to get back in there. That's why you see so many of the rappers taking their shahada. They thinking the bag is going to come from the Saudis. They think the bag is going to come from wealthy Arabs. So they aligning with these individuals, not knowing that they grip a gate too. A lot of them Arabs who are not devout. Blue Piranha, you know it. What's going on? Much appreciated for funding the war effort. Because you know, if they're not devout Islamic states, a lot of the Arab brothers of, they like a lot of gripper games, boo-booing on people and all that. So all them rappers and athletes taking their shahada and running over there, not knowing they deen, they gonna find out real quick why Saddam ran up into Kuwait. They gonna find out. Yeah, they gonna find out. For real, for real. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. They gonna find out. Yeah. It's gonna be some stuff. It's gonna be some stuff for them real quick. So now, don't be surprised, because she's not gonna be homeless in Hollywood. Nah. She's not gonna be homeless in Hollywood. She gonna be in the Bay Area up under a bridge somewhere when it all goes down. You dig? And if she ain't got no Mark Cuban like Delonte West, who's, always trying to hold them down, don't work like that for black women. They gonna let you go through it. You see Cubana Lust, right? See that video vixen, all the rappers hugged up with her. Now look, a Custy. This is what happens to women. Because once you a Custy or you out of your mind or you're not earning, your grippers start to get real tart. You dig what I'm saying? Your grippers get real tart and you get up out of the whip and they just do you dusty. You gone. Construction site, much appreciated. Peace and power. Salute, Bliz. I don't know how late I am, but I'm here. No doubt. We got your attendance. Peace and power. Yeah. But remember, this is planned. This is orchestrated because she took it. This is, look. Look. I ain't playing. These are the pictures. Look. It's a picture. That's where they at with it, right? Boom. Tiffany Haddish, Black Bat Mitzvah. And her journey of Jewish discovery. Which, if it's honest, it's all good. No doubt. Right? The Eritrean American comedian, Tiffany Haddish has celebrated her bat mitzvah. The Jewish coming of age ceremony normally marked when a girl turns 12 signifies a stepping into religious maturity and a commitment to keep the commandments of the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible containing the foundations of Jewish law. It was held the same day as both her 40th birthday and the release of her Netflix comedy special, Black Mitzvah, in which she pays tribute to her Jewish heritage. She in the whip. In the whip, right? In the whip. Hands down. Same DNA. But it was when she took her DNA test confirming her Jewish ancestry that she really began reconnecting with the faith. This is right here. Right here. Sick. Really? Really? We going there? DNA? Come on. Come on. Oh, really? Wow. Hey. Listen, Ethiopian Jews, known as Beta Israel, existed in obscurity for centuries, but were only recognized by the Israeli state as Jewish as recently as 1975. Come on. Come on. Come on. Listen. The vast majority of this roughly 40,000 strong community was spirited to Israel in a series of top secret operations between the end of the 1970s and 1991. So you taking allegiance to this, something that's brand new. Brand new. This is where people at with it. So when you see, we keep saying, cancel all celebrities because they don't have no allegiance to you. Ain't nothing hood about them, nothing ghetto about them, nothing black about them, nothing. They're looking for somebody else to rock and roll with. They're looking for a quick way to get them grippers hit by the right individuals to keep them financially secure. Now, they're actors and actresses and athletes and rappers, so they take media training. They know how to smile. Like Prodigy said, smile and shake your hand like the white man and take your land. They know how to do this. It's automatic. They're taught. Their brains are taught, educated to maintain their code of blackness around you, and then the switching of the code when they're around the bankers. Kind of understand that. They don't care nothing about you. So the more we cancel them, the more they don't eat in Hollywood, and that structure, that financial structure, is then handicapped. And it can't be used as an influential piece, and those resources can't be used to wage war against us. That can't be used as a tool of oppression because it loses prestige. It loses prestige. You understand? It loses all prestige. Okay? So keep that in mind. Cancel them as soon as they say something stupid. Cancel their ass as soon as they come out and do something weird. Out of here. Pay that shit no mind. You dig? Because that's what allegiance is to. Come on, man. Look, this ain't a game. I don't know why y'all think this is a game. It ain't no game. This shit is deep. This shit is deep. Look. That ain't, you don't see no dashiki, no unks, no none of that. No walker wear, no wool wear. She's in traditional garb. And it's fine. Do that. But don't come up over here talking about go support my movie, come to the comedy show and nah. Your money is going over there to fund that. And that's how you have to deal with all of them when it comes to politics, and they start stomping for John F. Kennedy Jr., for Bernie, for this one, for that one, who not thinking about you. The whole industry get canceled. And it's just that simple. Stop paying attention. That's it. We don't have to get in the streets and bang out like the Panthers. We're not there yet. There's only a few that's gonna get down like that. But the rest can do the simple shit. Turn your head away. Study how to get ready to bang out. But all you gotta do now is turn away. Say, who? I. Turn away. Ooh, huh? I. And that's it. And then the bankers will take care of them for you. Yeah. That's how that go down. So don't even worry about that. But we do our best damage by educating ourselves, being truthful, using the truthful information, letting that start going viral. Because she's straight up bumped her head and was very, very disrespectful. Much appreciated, random guy. You know, I try to do my best, you know. 55 is a long time, especially when you in poverty, especially when you in a war zone like East New York. 55. And it ain't 55 hiding under a bunk doing a bid. No, it's regulating. Let me get that jack. Nah, I read that newspaper first. Let me get that. It's in the streets. Yeah, ain't no hiding. No sucker shit, no. It's in the mix. It's intelligence and caring about the people. That's what keep the 55 looking like that. Okay? Salute. But next up, because Tiffany, again, is connected to Kevin. And if we're going to say that Kevin is a plant, based on what Cat Williams say, Tiffany is a plant too on her fall. Because she sure said she was going to Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. As if that ain't where the boy at. Then, yo, go down to Gaza. Your ass go down there since you want truthful information. It's the same shit them clowns was doing in the Ukraine. I'm going over. We got to support the Ukraine. Yeah. Anytime these celebrities talk that talk, tell them to go suit up. Get uniformed up. Yeah, because the Israeli army, they don't discriminate. Men and women arm up, suit up and all that. So if she really claiming that, make sure she get a uniform. Make sure she get a uniform. Don't come back over here stunting. You dig? You're trying to use that to be a propaganda piece and come and spit more venom and then again get the internet in the uproar. Ignore that shit. These is plays that they put together. Get that shit up out of here. She got to go. Because trust and believe, if this comes back, if she comes back and it gains no momentum, she'll be homeless. Within 2 years, 2 to 3 years, she'll be homeless. That's how they will get her out of the whip because times is changing, right? They positioning 45 to be back in the spot. And then what? He don't rock with nothing, old Benji. He don't rock with Benji net. Nah. So there's no use for that propaganda. So her, Shine, Amari Stoudemire, and all them that claim to be with the Amish hats and curls and go suit up. Go suit up. Stop stunting on the internet. Okay? That's all they do. Now, Do we get on Dummy yet? Is his name Money or Dummy? Money, Dummy or Money? Or is it a money? Like money, yo money? Or is it dummy? Like yo dummy? Or is it a dummy with money? Do we get on Dummy yet? Do we do it? Let's get him out the way. Let's get him out the way. Because I'm sick of talking about him in class. I'm sick of him coming. You see him on social media with them dumbass outfits, looking like he got that shit from the last store on Pickin' Ave, and he thinking it's fly. Shit that them old drunk dads wear with them checkerboard boxes and shit, the shirt match the pants. Yeah, let's get on that. Let's get on that. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather made the brain fart. He got a continuous brain fart. He just got a head full of gas. He brain fart. If he was in my basic training unit, they'd have kept him on. He would have been on the ground. I would have did about 1,000 push-ups a day. Because he just can't get right. He can't get right. Too many brain farts. So here we go again. But again, people put him on their platforms. I don't know if they purposely do it, knowing that he's going to come out with some dumb and dumber shit out of his mouth. Because he looking like the fighter from Harlem Nights. He looking real crazy in these streets. Every time. He just need to be quiet. And I don't know why people say, yo, son, yo, chill. Lay off social media for a minute because you looking crazy in these streets. Because with all that bread, with that big bag, it's supposed to be in school. Somewhere. Online. Getting basic diction down. Just the basics. We understand where you came from. We understand that. But it's no excuse. It's no excuse. It's like Nori, all of them. It's no excuse anymore, especially if you're attempting to be in the media, on social media every day. Okay? For real. Because the more you speak, what happens? People either begin to see how intelligent you are or how ignorant you are. And a lot of them just don't get that. They think because they have the bag that people appreciating them. No, people appreciating that bag. They're believing that if they could get next to your dumb ass, they could get a few dollars out your pocket. Because you ain't too swift up here. Some people don't like you because you got the bag. That goes for all of these remedial sounding dudes on social media, off social media, in the ring, on the court, on the field. Get basic diction down. We can have any type of reservations that we have with being educated by the old phase. But one thing we all have to be is literate. You may not have to believe in them and their systems. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to be literate and be able to articulate yourself without sounding like you on a Roots set. Okay? Yeah, he warned us. Yes, Malcolm warned us. Yes. Come on. wearing them stupid outfits. Come on. He wearing shit Steve Harvey wouldn't wear. And you 10, 12 years younger. Because you got a big bottle or some bubbly with some bullshit. Look like niggas could play checkers on your goddamn chest. Lay you on your stomach. Play checkers and chess on your back. What kind of shit is that? This dumbass hat looking stupid. You too young to be looking like an old dad. And then you say stuff. This is what he said now. Now check this out. Now some people believe that it was an error. Some people believe there was cap. But no, it wasn't no cap or no error. He was dead serious about this. Let's get to it. Floyd Mayweather is facing some online backlash following his recent appearance on the Pivot podcast. Get this? After talking about his relationship with his grandson and NBA YoungBoy, who I believe shouldn't even be nowhere near a billionaire's daughter. He needs some English classes as well. But that's another story. Mayweather went on to share his opinion on Puffy's recent sexual assault allegations involving at least 4 different women. I'm not going to speak bad about Puffy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen. And I can't say if it is or if it's not a mistake. But things happen in life. And Puffy's business is Puffy's business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stomp him and kick a man when he's down. My take on it is it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even, he added, even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's the choice that my daughter made. So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen? Really? Really? Mistakes happen. This is your man. This is the father of a daughter. And from this soundbite, from what I'm getting, because I did not go through the entire interview. There's no way I could sit there and listen to more than 10 minutes of them. Okay? No way I can do that. Can't listen to more than 10 minutes of them. I can't do it. But even in the context, what we're getting is, it wasn't even talking about him. This shit came from nowhere. If it happened to my daughter, which we're hearing allegedly it did, and he ain't put hands on nothing, didn't put his hands on nothing. Homie, matter of fact, disrespected him. Yeah, this young dude, young boy, disrespected him. Didn't care nothing about no belts. Didn't care nothing about his hands, his knuckle game. Disrespected him. and her several times live in front of the world. So, sir, it did happen. Well, there's emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, verbal abuse. Man was abusive to your daughter and you, live, sir. That's why I have to come to the conclusion that he's a dummy with money. So let's just move the money out and replace it with dummy. Let's move that out. Because we already know he got money. We know that already. What we didn't know is how unlearned he sound. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. How could somebody who barely got hit their entire career sound punch drunk all the time? Every time he say something, he sound punch drunk. But his claim to fame is that he never got hit. He not gonna end up like Ali and the others, because he not gonna take that punishment. But damn it, you sound like you got hit more than them. So we supposed to believe that you are honestly that uninformed. What the hell happened to your schooling, sir? We waiting. I know sixth graders. Excuse me, I know sixth graders with a larger vocabulary, more comprehension, and definitely a higher level of articulation. Sixth graders. And there's no excuse, sir. You got to the bag in your mid-20s. There's not another athlete that's worth a Billy that didn't go back to school. Shaq went, all of them went. Jordan, all of them. And there's no excuse. So let's take the money. We know that. He got to the bag. He be wearing colorful Louis and all that. Looking like the leprechaun on the Lucky Charms box. Go ahead, if that's fly for you or fly for some of them people that y'all around to look like the Lucky Charms leprechaun, man, with your booty boots and your cowboy boots the next day and your tight ass slacks and your cowboy hat, running around with Johnny Thang or whoever the hell he is. This reminds me of something. Charleston White was going in on that little Asian Johnny dude, going in hard. And that's Floyd Mann. So it was funny to see him buddy up with Floyd in the strip club. See how they work these plays together. See why certain individuals move, go viral. Because they get these agents and they do this media marketing and taking all type of media classes and stylists and things like that and put plays together. He went hard on this little Asian dictator that he making money from the black community. That's Floyd's man. But he was eager to run up and get close to Floyd. Eager. I keep telling y'all, anybody that comes in the frame of saying that they understand black people's issues, that they work for black people, that they black power base, and they get next to that boxer, they go down. Everybody he is connected to got some type of federal beef. You know, he was a boy, an amateur, turning pro. Who was his promoter? Jay Prince. How much beef Jay Prince got with the feds? How come the feds' name is always around when it's Jay Prince? Boom, he got wiggled up out of that. Anytime somebody get close to Mayweather, yeah, them boys come around. Soon as Polite got his red bottom hat, shuck and jive and got next to Floyd and the tabloids and the internet, Floyd Mayweather, new friend, Brother Polite, went down. So keep playing with that little leprechaun, cowboy boot wearing, spurs wearing, chaps wearing, pick and have suit wearing. Keep doing it. And y'all gonna find out. I gotta understand how black men are moving in the circles that they moving in. And I'm telling you, no matter how big or how small, if a black man is moving funny style, it ain't no good. And that's funny style movement. Grippergate and all that. Keep playing with them. Keep on playing. Yeah, he wear chaps. Sometimes he wear chaps with his grippers out when he running around playing in that little... He got a whole strip club, or 2 or 3. And a couple of breast and booty augmentation clinics. That's all on his IG. There ain't none of that do good for our people. Nothing. None of it. But his people, I'm telling them, be quiet. Yeah. What was it, Spanky? Not Spanky. What was it, Stymie or Buckwheat or Farina? My mama told me never show my ignorance to nobody. Yeah, man, stop it. They gotta stop it. This shit is off beat now. It's getting disheartening, to say the least. That somebody so talented in the ring could be such a dummy outside of the ring. Serious. It just don't make no sense at all. And we in 2024, and people could be proud to be illiterate and unlearned. We was illiterate and unlearned many years ago because it was a crime to learn how to read the English language. It was a crime to learn how to read. It's not a crime anymore. Now it should be a crime to sound like Floyd Mayweather. Brain farting and all that. You should be ashamed of yourself when you're not able to put 2 and 3 sentences together in a subject and predicates and context. When you got 13-year-old African-American kids or 13-year-old melanated kids, black kids graduating college, coming from impoverished families. This English is not hard to master. And you proud to sound like a dumbass because you could put on some European fabrics. Because the girls done played up in your seat. A grown man, grandfather. Get him out of class, y'all. He's out of class. Speaking about that no more. He out of here. Dummy. Next up, who we got? We got the E-double-E. Erick Sermon. Now listen. It's no secret, as he came out months ago talking about his struggles with addiction, with prescription medications. We also know that it is no secret that many of these rappers, any era, old school, new school, next generation, and current era. Okay? We all know that for absolute fact. That there's a lot of them. Okay? That struggle with some type of addiction. Okay? But what's surprising with Erick's, the E-double, the Green-Eye Bandit, what's surprising with his struggles, it was recent. And we would have never guessed it. Never in a million years. And coming from East New York, and being that I've seen him very, very frequently in the East. Right across the street from my building, you know? Right across the street from my building. Jetting right to the beauty salon. Yeah. But I didn't know until recently why I was seeing him out there, why he was dealing with who he was dealing with and who he was around. Like, he was from out there, had family out there. I'm like, wow, okay. Didn't know that. I used to always say, damn. East New York sure have a lot of celebs. Salt and Pepper used to come through and get their little smash on. And years later, Pepper's just coming through on the regular, getting all up in Fairfield, getting a smash on. We had a lot. Not only did we have a lot of talent and people who was on in the industry, but people flocked to the East. Everybody has a gunner or two from the East to hold them down. That's why East New York is so famous. Always been hammers for hire. Yeah. But I would have never guessed that Erick Sermon, of all people, would be admitting to being a Custy. And we talked about it in class before. Yeah, we talked about it. But now this new admission is a learning point. Now, he was on, I think it was, because I don't even like them. He was on the radio, he was on Sirius Radio with some birds talking. And he said that in 2008, he had back surgery. And he gave him pain medication, and that was the start. Now, I said this to one of my comrades in the DM, that this was a government plan to get rappers, really the whole population, hooked. You dig what I'm saying? Hooked on some type of drug. Powerful drugs at that. No doubt, Black, you. Salute. BK, what up? And when they couldn't destroy us in the heroin era, they couldn't destroy us in the cocaine era, right? And couldn't destroy us in the crack epidemic. They keep trying. They kept trying. Remember they tried that ice thing and crank and all that shit out west and Sherm and wet and all that, the cow, all that. You understand? They tried that. And it didn't work. What happened was their people was getting caught up in it too. Okay? And that was a mess. Yeah. It was a complete mess. Then, what they decided, and we have watched it over the course of the decades, if you pay attention, that they moved away in the medical community, they moved away from healing, they moved away from actually making an attempt to find out what is wrong and practicing medicine and healing, and they started leaning towards drugging everybody. Everybody. Commercials all day long. You never, I'm coming from that different era, you never saw medicine advertised on TV, on a commercial. That wasn't happening. Just wasn't. Wasn't talking about no medications. You might have seen a few in the magazines, and that was later on. Now, you cannot sit through a 3 to 5 minute commercial set without having at least 3 different prescription drugs. At least 3 different prescriptions, and that's all day, every hour, on the hour. So now, if they can get older elders, especially the baby boomers and all that, Gen X's, if they could get all of them caught up, you know at one point they was going to try to get Generation Hip Hop, because again, Generation Hip Hop gave many of us new life, new energy. We was toe up before hip hop. Dudes was in gangs all over the country. It was just LA, New York had gangs on. Dudes was toe up. Snatching chains and doing all type of shit to get bread. Dudes was toe up. Hip hop came through and it gave dudes a new life, a new sense of awareness, a new way to explain and manifest yourself to the world. Boom. And it kept dudes youthful. KRS said it. Ripping the microphone till I'm motherfucking 60. This dude is almost 60. Okay? Y'all looking at L and all of them and thinking that's L, damn it, this is old dudes. That's hip hop. Now the other ones that got toe up and pioneers ain't take care of themselves or other dudes. Listen, I'm showing you what Dougie, I'm showing you what hip hop can do. Look at me. 2 state bids, 10 years, 2 years, a bit in the army. This is hip hop. So how is they going to destroy that? Every time you went to the doctor, what happened? It started to turn into, yeah, E40 too. E40 look good too, right? What happened is, instead of healing, they started pushing pills. And when it started getting into rap, dude, because popping prescription pills is an old, that's Karens get high off of that. That's what Karens was doing. We wasn't, that's trying to be like them. That's a Euro thing. You seen in all the hip hop music, only thing that we talked about from Cypress Hills to Redman and on, puffing. Loonies, puffing. Trash, anybody. That's all they did was puff marijuana. Once it started getting away from the basics of hip hop and madism and all that, once it started moving away from that and getting into harder shit, and these dudes trying to be like rock stars introduced them to prescription drugs and uppers and downers and goddamn barbiturates and all that weirdness. So once they got hip to that, medical community said, oh, we got them. So now, instead of them giving somebody like Erick sermon, instead of them giving him yoga, right? Injections in his back or whatever, some type of brand new, it's 2008. Like I told people, I'm not getting cut. Too old for the surgeries. Not doing it. I go through the pain. It's not happening. But understand, he's a big dude. Big, instead of them giving him something else, got him. Here, take these. Dude's getting mouth surgeries and all. Here, take these. And it became a thing. It became a thing. Right? Now, you had it to where they started putting this shit on the street. And dudes started putting it in their music. So Erick's sermon saying, yo, he had a 10 grand a month habit on perks and stuff. To eat double? $10 grand a month. I know people that can't make $2 grand a month for rent with 2 jobs. You blowing 10 grand a month because you're addicted? That's deep. That's deep. And you know how green them eyes must have been. Something about people with green eyes. Black dudes, especially dudes, girls, they a little crazy, but dudes, melanated dudes with green eyes, they crazy. Every green-eyed dude in East New York that I knew was crazy. Green-eyed born, green-eyed raw. Crazy. Something wrong with them green-eyed dudes, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Crazy. I know he was taking them drugs. Them eyes was green. Emerald green. Yeah, man. Yeah, but he got off. And luckily, he said he got off because, again, what did China say? And this was back in 2015, 2016. China said, we about to put that fentanyl on y'all ass. Y'all remember the opium drug wars? Well, y'all about to get it back. And they started flooding over here. And these dudes that wanted to be in the bags, with Grippergate, Molly Percocet, and ripped and destroyed a whole generation. But we didn't know it was catching older dudes. Remember old T.I.? T.I. was a Custy too. Now you hearing Timberland was a Custy. All these dudes. So now, when they talk about owning their masters and getting beat and this one and that one, Y'all don't need y'all masters. Y'all smoke it up. This is gone. Dudes was wasting a lot of bread. They just was. So now, check it. He going viral for saying that he got clean, that he was an addict, but he's also going viral talking about how much he was making from the Weeknd song. And they said the Weeknd sampled his song, and he got 4% of that. How much he said he was making every quarter? $220,000. And that's a jewel too. If he's making $220,000, right? Every quarter off of one song, you know Erick's sermon catalog is extensive. Or as a solo artist and part of EPMD and for production work. So there's no telling what he was bringing in on a regular. But shit, 10 grand a month is going out the door. You dig what I'm saying? Going out the door. 10 grand a month. Out the door. But he bringing home, you can't tell me that he not making shit. His catalog is extensive. Yeah. He was doing shit in Atlanta in the early 90s. Okay? So right now, man, I say he making about 12, 13 mil a year annually just off of production and publishing. Easy. So it's good now that he's clean and he can capitalize off of that. But he was a Custy, hard body. So now look, I want you to understand something too, because if he's telling you that, if Erick Sermon is telling you that, and we were under the impression that the West Coast was killing the game for a minute, and then the Southern rappers was killing it for a minute with the Southern explosion. But a lot of them ain't own their masters and ain't own shit. So they wasn't killing it. Dre and Jimmy Iovine was killing it. Yeah. Right? E-double. Like there was so many people. That's why they gave Dre a statue in his name. Because the West Coast wasn't killing it. Dre was. And Jimmy. They was killing it. So it wasn't the rappers, the West Coast. Nah, them dudes ain't no shit. They was rapping. They ain't produced no beats. They ain't arranged nothing. All they did was come in there with their raps. Just like Dollar Bill said, you are nothing. You ain't own nothing. It was Dre and Suge. Yeah. None of them. Snoop, none of them. None of them. Right? So what is the catalog worth? And what is it really worth if you a Custy? So shit was weird. So I said all of the truths are being revealed and you're really seeing who has the bread, who has the power, who can push a project through, who may be getting their grippers moistened by who. That's how it is. Understand. It's science in everything. When you pull back the layers, these dudes are telling on themselves. And when they tell on themselves, they also tell on others. Big Money E, what's up in San Diego? Salute, salute. You understand? Come on now. We gotta understand when others are telling their truth, they're allowing you to peek at others. So you could really see, like, okay, if E on his masters and was getting that much every quarter, what was Puffy getting off of big shit? Not only big shit. How important was Mace to the game? Mace ran the calendar for 2 years. Mace held the industry down. Do you understand that? That he held the industry down because at one point he was the only one selling. When you see these dudes have these runs, DMX, 3-4 years strong, multi-platinum, the industry is on their back because they're generating everything. They're generating the bread. So Mace, and he left it. And he left it. Why would somebody leave with that much power and resource if the shit ain't evil? If he wasn't fearful that somebody was going to get up in his grippers, Mace ran. You understand? And he had the industry on his back. Damn, just the East Coast. He was the only one doing numbers for a minute. So you think of all the resource, you think of all the monies that Puffy did. Huh? Black Rob, Craig Mack, Total, 112, Big. Huh? Shine. Where's the money? You understand? This is our science. So when he's telling you that, Erick Sermon said only from 4% ownership of a record from another artist, I'm getting this. Imagine somebody is getting 20% from a production and then charging as an artist. So Puffy's charging as a producer and as an artist and ad-libs and all that and a verse. You understand? Open your gaze. Learn what it is that we're seeing. Yeah, locks too. Yeah. Even the punk ass band, even they went gold. You know, Day 26, anything he touched with at least was he went gold and better. He was, come on, man. Puffy cough gold. Because that's how the industry was moving then. So this is where we at with it. And he was a Custy too. He's still a Custy. Yeah, Puffy's a Custy. So again, understand that cancel all celebrity. Because with all of that in that short period of time, we got nothing for it. There has been absolutely no recovery for us paying attention. None. Our support, none. Not a damn thing. And that's just from him. You got Puffy, you got Jermaine Dupri, you got Timberland. Shit, you got who? You got Eddie F and them. Yeah, man. They got Teddy Riley. Man, we could go back. You got Quincy Jones. God damn it, you got Berry Gordy. You got you got Master P. You got shit. All of these dudes, West Coast dudes, down south. You got what did we get in return for supporting, for rallying, for cheering them on? We didn't get shit. Nothing at all. Nothing. Not one town. Not one shit. Not a half a town. With all of that money and resource and income and attention and praise. Shit from we could say from 1930s and 40s on, all the way up to now. We don't have one black town with a bank, with a hospital, with schools from pre-K to university level, with streets and our own bus company, own oil well, own refinery. Nothing. And y'all not ready to cancel these niggas yet? Not nothing between them and the athletes and the politicians. Nothing. Because they're too busy being custies, laying on their belly like lizards, right? Wearing purses and banging on their chest, talking about how many records they sold. Okay? Nothing came from all that. So I don't just blame the rappers, because rappers learn from the goddamn funk legends, and the funk legends learn from the soul singers, and the soul singers learn from the blues singers. So that is it. That's generational. Rappers are just the new ones. That's it. That's it. I'm just surprised that he was such a 10,000 in 20 days, he said. He just popping pills. Ooh, damn, E double. Well, I'm glad he got up out of that, because it would only take one of them pills coated with that fent, and he would have been out of here. Yeah, it's like Gangsta Boo or Mac Miller or any of them other ones. He'd have been out of here, and we would have been crying. Oh, damn, E double. Yeah. I'm glad he cleaned up and got that shit up off him. You dig? But we've been on for a little minute, so I know y'all loving it in the West Coast. God damn it, dudes in the East Coast are tired. They sleepy. They got to go to work in the morning. Some of them, I know them teachers is up with me. Yeah. So we gonna get into this last segment, and then we all going to sleep. Okay? The Florida Correctional Institutions, or damn it, the whole, state of Florida justice system, y'all are bugging out. From what I'm hearing, and we can't confirm this yet, but what we are hearing is that now they are watching too many damn movies. From what we're hearing is that now they're making an attempt to begin a program, not for people on the outside, but for people who are already in custody, to wear ankle monitors or some type of new bracelet so they can monitor these people in jail. Now, that shit is weird, but what they're saying is that people that are incarcerated in Florida, they don't have enough COs and staff. So it's getting out of control. So instead of just cleaning up society, capitalism and the capitalists have to continue to make sure that they are able to capitalize off of modern day slavery. So instead of having individuals who are of sound mind and are really integrated into being people in society, they keep people doped up on perks and crack and crank and so miserable because they can't earn a living because there's no more industries. The infrastructure jobs are going to the new wave of laborers. So they keep jail around. But nobody want to work in jail because working in jail is the same as you doing a bit in jail. Okay? Same thing. So since it's so dangerous and they really can't move around, they're putting ankle monitors, okay? Putting ankle monitors on people that's already locked up. Already locked up. First thing I heard of, or the first thing that came to my mind when I heard of it, was the movie FaceOff with Casper Troy. Right? The whole shit that had my man, and Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, when dudes was walking around in the metallic boots. You dig what I'm saying? They walking around in the metallic boots, and they were able to shut your boots off. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, that's the first thing that came. But again, I haven't confirmed it with anybody down there. But this is what's running through TikTok. I even researched different search engines. So from what we're seeing, that there's beginning the program, and I think it's the women's jails. And then we're going to try to pass legislation through their political cycles and make an attempt to get the entire Florida system on that. And then that's what you're going to have. You're going to have the Florida jails looking like something straight out of a movie. Now, the danger in that is you put them electric monitors, them high-tech electric ankle monitors or electric high-tech bracelets on, and you don't know what else they could put. They could put some type of electric shock in that shit, just like in the movie Face Off. And might shock somebody who really can't take it. Or shock people at any time based on who the warden is or the COs or, yeah. So again, the way I keep telling people, stop being a criminal, stop idolizing life of crime and ending up in jail and thinking it's slick because your ass might not make it. They're using prisons as testing grounds. They're using prisons as testing grounds for diseases, testing grounds for different ways to make labor more profitable, testing grounds for new ways to punish you. But you want to listen to these stupid ass rap dudes who never did a crime in their life Talk about being gangsters. Talk about hustling. Talk about being slick and scamming and all that. And your dumb ass gonna end up in jail. And you gonna run into one of them Fleece Johnson dudes. And woe is gonna be your ass, little Mr. Postman. That's going to be your story. And ain't nobody can help you. Mama can't help you. You could cry for mama all you want. You're going to be in these streets looking crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be in these streets looking crazy. That's what it is. Look, I just seen him sentence this little melanated girl in Long Island to 22 years for a hit and run. Intoxicated on 20, slayed her. Young girl. She just got 22. Playing around in Suffolk County, playing around in Nassau County. And I'm like, damn, shorty, 2024? For somebody to get 22, do you know what the world is going to look like 22 years from now? If she make it? Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, they put something on the back, Vince. Yeah. Because I think they ran a 2 and a third to 7. Wow. Where did they put it on the back? Listen, I'm telling you, I don't care who. I don't care who is telling a story, is writing a memoir, is getting a damn TV series about their life, and you talking about anything that's criminal and they not giving you the ending of the story. Yo, y'all supposed to snuff these people when y'all see them in the street. If that's the next class, if y'all think that jail is anything sweet, yo, it from the most minute to the most large and dangerous. Nobody wanna be in no damn jail. And the only way you can prevent that is having a militant mind, a military mind state. You got time to be. There's not one crime, there's not one hustle that will ever get us our liberation. Not one. Not one. You can't sell drugs out of this. You can't stick up out of this. You can't pimp out of this. You can't scam, con. You can't steal no hubcaps, cars, nothing. There's not one criminal hustle that's going to get you liberation. You got to be a revolutionary in this shit. Period. You can't name a hustle that you can waste your life doing that's going to give us as a nation liberation from these goddamn people. So why do it? Why praise dudes who do it? Why praise dudes who did it and failed? Y'all praising these niggas in jail. And any day they could get snuffed out. Fuck out of here. Get out of here with that dumb shit. Listen. If they putting these brand new electric ankle monitors on these people in Florida, by the time that shit is all over the state of Florida. And by the time that shit go all the way through the country, this shit, they're going to have prisons. I'm telling you, just like FaceOff, out on a refinery somewhere. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, Marcus. Well, he's special needs anyway. I don't listen to nothing. Blueface is special needs. His mama's special needs. I don't pay them no mind. They retarded. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know his existence in the street from his existence in jail because he's probably doing the same shit. It don't matter. He get his grippers hit in the town. He get his grippers hit behind the wall. He run up in some old phase in the town. He run up in some old phase right there in the can. It don't matter to him. No knowledge of self, it don't matter to them dudes. They don't care. Yeah, they don't give a damn about that. They good with it. They extra good with it. You know? I'm telling you, it's a weak existence. Especially if you have a brain. Especially if you are able to do something else. Because there ain't nothing you can do in there. It's a wasted potential. And at any given time you can meet your demise. Simple as that. Simple as that. Any given time, you can meet your demise. Now, how? You tell me what is worth that. Tell me what's worth that. $1 million? $10 million. Somebody tell you right now, yo, listen, yeah, I got a job, son. I know it's 10, 15 cash in there. I know it. But what if it ain't in there like that? Or what if it's in there like that, but you don't make it out? Or what if you make it out and you can get it to your peeps, but you gotta get knocked and go to jail? What is the price? And I'll tell you, it's a goddamn fool. There's nothing worth that. Nothing. Nah. You can't. Because you feel like a sucker, and every day, at least once a day, you feel like a sucker behind them bars. You feel stupid at least one time every day. I don't care if it's early in the morning. I don't care if it's before you go to bed. I don't care if it's you finish beating off. You feel stupid. Man, I could have been in the town getting some jaws for real from a bad broad. You in there, 7, 8 calendars, playing yourself with some lotion. Fuck out of here. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you don't give a fuck, you don't about that life. Huh? You better stay away from that dummy. Stay away from that dummy. That ain't a thinking, man. Simple as that. What advice you have for anyone facing felony charges for the first time out on bond? Can't advise you. I gotta know the case. And somebody would know what they can stand. I can't sit here and tell you to cop out because I never did it. I always went to trial with everything. I can't tell you to go to trial. I don't know your circumstances, but I do know if you have to go in, man, go in for the least amount of time. Just don't snitch. Don't be no rat. You know what I'm saying? I say. But I would have to know all the particulars. You know, everybody's case is different. Everybody's case is different. You know the particulars. If you can get up out of there, get up out of there. If you got to go for a little bit, go for a little bit. You know? But if you feel in your heart and you can beat it, then go pick 12. But, boy, good luck to your ass, Mr. Postman. Good luck. I blew. There's no worse feeling than when that jury come back and say, guilty. Oh, wait. Ain't no worse feeling than that. That shit feel terrible. That's worse than the sentencing. Telling you. So you got to know. This is why I say prevention. Don't tell me about no prison reform. Don't tell me about no jail reform. Don't tell me about no fucking reform. We have to prevent anybody from going in there. Prevent the criminal mind. Prevention. That's it. And part of prevention and being 1,000 is making sure them shits ain't there. Our people left them prisons for us. Our people left the people in charge to make more prisons. In the first Cuomo administration, his father built 40 prisons, no facilities. Medium, we have all those mediums and shit. Cuomo did that. He filled them. You're not gonna build something you can't fill it. Because they knew they was not preventing this mindset. And we had strong examples. In the 80s, coming up, we had everybody. We had Farrakhan, we had Naeem Akbar, we had examples. Even if you was a square lace dude, you could have been with Jesse and them. You could have went to HBCUs. Nothing was on prevention. It all gave you a choice to wiggle out of being what you are destined to be. So dudes was going into the life of crime, following the Euros, looking at the mafia, looking at the Wall Street dudes, Michael Milton, Ivan Boesky, and the cheating and scamming and this and that. And nah, you have to get our generations out of the criminal mindset. But y'all doing a terrible job. Y'all got Booty Hole Brown influencing the girls. Got the young boy NBA dudes and all these dumbass little niggas that can't keep their pants up. Damn near up and not sagging. Nah, I'm talking about they can't keep their pants up because they letting they Euro managers, booking agents, and yo, that's my rap label boss. These other artists run up in their behind. So it's all that trauma. So we losing terribly. I'm not viral. Don't nobody want to hear what the fuck I got to say. They don't. Because it's not packaged right. It's not polished. You understand? That's, that's what it is. They want you to have a certain look, a certain editing, certain mic, streamers, polished, and all these shenanigans and shit. Nah, nigga, I'm coming through like Master P and Beats by the Pound. Nigga, raw, gritty. Straight up. 808s and that, and you gonna get this message. And that's it. And I'm not changing for none of that. All that funny style bullshit with no message. bland, no substance. Get out of here with that shit. Getting this shit raw. But you ain't getting it no more tonight. God damn it, no. We got a minute. Oh, wait. Well, now it's an hour and 15. That's it. Okay? Y'all had y'all fun. I got to go do what I got to do. But don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Guard your mind. Let these people get your mind. Guard your mind. Widen your lens, your mental scope. Stop falling for the bullshit. Okay? Because your kids need you. I love my people. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. This is my line. Shit. East New York line. I love my people. Penn Workman, stand up. Peace.